Well, they say you don't always get what you want, and I'm finding that is oh so true, especially right now. And oh my gosh, that was not a political statement. Don't worry. I'm just saying, I did not think that I was going to be dealing with an infection this long. As many of you know, I was in the hospital for half of the month of October dealing with an infected tissue expander on my right side. And I got sent home on antibiotics. Things were clearing up. It was looking good. We were really hopeful. And to be honest, I thought I was going to go into the doctor tomorrow and they were going to expand me some more. And in a couple weeks, I was going to have implants put in and that life would go on and I'd be skiing all winter with no problems. Well, I got super sick on Friday night. I had chemo on Thursday, so I didn't know, am I sick from the tissue expander infection because I was off the antibiotic, or am I sick from the chemo? And so I was puking, fevers, chills. I just ached everywhere. It was just like I was on chemo. It was the worst feeling ever. Not ever, there's probably worse things, but you know what I mean. And I was just super confused, like what is going on? Anyways, I battled it out through the weekend, basically battled, meaning I laid on the couch or my bed for like 48, 60 hours straight. So anyhow, I went to work this morning because I was feeling a little bit better, but I still my chest hurt so bad. I have a lot of women with tissue expanders like, well, how did you know it was infected? I'm like, trust me, you will know. Like, there's no ifs, ands, or buts about it. Like, the pain is excruciating. It's not just the discomfort, because they're uncomfortable. Tissue expanders are uncomfortable. But the pain is like unbearable. Like, you can't move. I move slightly, and it's like, And so basically, when I'm home alone, I make that noise regularly. I roll over in bed and like, but anyhow, so you'll know if you have an infected tissue expander. But anyhow, I went to the doctor today. They wanted me to come in when I called them with what I'd been experiencing over the weekend. And so I went in, they looked at it, drained some fluid from it. They're like, oh yeah, you definitely got the infection in your left breast now, which my right one is all cleared up and looks great. Now it's in my left one. So I'll be honest, I was like, that's not what I wanted. This is not what I had planned. But how many times in life does life go our way or with what we had planned? And, I didn't plan on being almost 35 and single. So life doesn't go as we planned, but life can still be wonderful. And I don't know, I had decided, I remember in the hospital one night, I just decided I am not going to get upset if we go down this road of antibiotics and a month or two later, I'm back in the hospital having surgery to remove it. I was like, I will not, I refuse. And so as I was finding, okay, I think this might be infected, and I was thinking, am I going to have this removed? I was like, hey, Cherie, you told yourself you were not going to get upset. You were not going to let this bother you. And so I have decided I'm not going to. And I really believe there's purpose behind everything that happens to us in life. Like maybe not the dumb, stupid mistakes we make because that's what we do on our own. But when things just happen that you kind of feel like are unfair, I feel like we can find purpose and we can find a meaning and we can use it to benefit us and for our good eventually, And so, maybe one day I'm going to meet a woman who had an infected tissue expander and I'm going to be able to comfort her and be like, oh my gosh, I went through the same thing and don't worry, it'll get better. And so maybe whatever you're going through, just think how one day you might be able to benefit somebody else who's going through that same hard thing, Maybe I don't know what it's like to lose a parent, but my friend who has lost a parent does know what it's like, so she can help someone who loses a parent, and so we have all these different trials because we're here to bear each other up and bear each other's burdens. So I don't know, that's just kind of what I've been thinking about lately. So that's also my update and also my thoughts about how to handle and cope with the unexpected and when we get what we don't want in life. Just think, it's not all lost. Anyway, because I prayed really hard in the hospital and this whole past month, like for my infection to go away. And so you would think I could be like, and all of us, when we've prayed for things we want in life and then it doesn't happen, you could kind of be like, is God there? Does he even care? Like I prayed. But you know what? Sometimes his blessings are delayed and sometimes there's things we need to learn and we're learning patience and like I said, there's divine purpose. So anyhow, whatever you're struggling with or going through, just trust that there's purpose and the right timing, everything will work out. So anywho, that's where we're at. I'll be on the antibiotic for a week or two. We'll kind of see how it does. If it doesn't clear up, I might be in the hospital in a couple weeks having the tissue expander removed. And then I'll just have flat chest for a while until it all clears up. Or it could clear up and I could be having surgery and moving on with the journey and everything will be all right. But either way, I love y'all. Annette's doing great. She's in radiation and she's doing really well. Lindsay's a trooper, amazing, courageous fighting spirit, and she's battling chemo and doing awesome. And we just appreciate all the love and support we felt from all of our friends and families and even strangers from all over. So you guys are the best. We couldn't do it without you. Love ya. Bye.